right, so welcome back to another episode of Think Big, Act Bold. We are bringing the podcast back. You are the first episode of the revamp. So now the Think Big, Act Bold podcast is focused on people that are changing the next generation, people who are impacting the youth. And after being at your event, it was the perfect inaugural episode for us. So this is Coach Ty Too Legit, and the founder of Too Legit to Miss.
Yes, indeed.
So thank you for coming on, first off. So I wanted to bring more awareness, more attention to what you're doing in the community. I actually never officially met you during the basketball season, but I watched you coach Edgewood High School JV, and the dynamic of Edgewood High basketball program when you and Coach Jesse came in, it was a 180 degree, whatever it was a big shift. It turned into, instead of just coaching and playing to win and just kind of just worried about basketball, it really seemed like it turned into a mentorship. On the court, it was very clear you were the big brother, but also the big brother that didn't give anyone any slack. There were expectations, there were things that they were required, so it was amazing to watch you do that. And then I attended this year's, which was the 8th annual Too Legit to Miss. Had to have, 200, 150, 200 people?
Maybe even more than that.
It was
crazy.
Amazing. So I wanted to bring you on so you could really talk your talk, share about the event, share about what you do, the importance. My first question was, what started it 8 years in?
So what had started it for me was basically one day I just said, man, I want to do something that I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? I want to do something for the community that I didn't have growing up. You know, I always used to look inside like Baltimore City and stuff like that, New York, everywhere, and they having these tournaments going on and stuff like that. And I know kids around my way, they don't have access to that.
Right.
And I didn't have access to it. So I said, man, I don't care who comes out. I just want to start something for everybody to be able to come out for free, have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to feed you. We going to make sure that you good. Put the music out. Just have a vibe. And my first time throwing it was about 50 to 70 people came out. It was still a good little turnout. But
Yeah.
it was basically I kept trying to build towards it. Keep adding pieces. And the thing I will say is you learn from each event what to do on the next one. So everyone is every tournament is a lesson to me. But basically what had started, like I said, was me trying to give something to the youth that I didn't have. That's basically the ins and outs of it.
And for people who aren't familiar, so I grew up with It's Behind Giant.
Yeah.
So
Gee.
if you know about Edgewood, you know if someone says Behind Giant, you know exactly where it is. If you don't know where it is, Brookside Drive, you've actually revamped not just one court, because there's 2 courts,
What?
the whole entire platform, the courts, the rims, the backboards, everything is
Yes,
done.
indeed.
Everything, it gives the feeling of Edgewood. For those of you who don't know about Edgewood, Edgewood's like the neglected stepchild of the county.
Right.
It's always has been. It's nothing new. Hopefully it's changing as we keep moving, but it looks like you're in the middle of an upscale neighborhood.
Exactly.
And the kids in Edgewood deserve it. And so that was the first thing I walked up and I'm like, oh wow, you would never picture this. The other thing that amazed me with the event is not only was it for the youth, there were kids as young as 1 or 2 running around, having a good time in the bounce house. There were middle school, there was high school, there was college, there was our age, there was grandparent age, there was any generation that you could think of were there.
Right.
And I'm sure you see the comments when stuff comes up, but I saw a comment that just struck me on social media and it was like, oh, well, don't go there, you're going to get shot or killed or stabbed or something. And I'm sure you're used to it with everything that you do and you have going on. But there was no egos. There were no issues. There were no arguments.
Right.
There were, and sports, there's arguments, there's
Exactly.
issues, there's egos. Even on high school, you'll see the fight, and it's intense. For the intensity of the games, you have enough respect from everyone that was there that there was never an issue.
And backing off of that, I never had one throughout the whole 8 years. Like, we never had an incident. We never had anything. I think it's more so they understand like what we're trying to accomplish here. You know what I'm saying? It's bigger than us.
Yeah.
Like, this is for our kids coming up. You know what I'm saying? We got kids out here. We got mothers and grandparents out here that's watching us. You know what I mean? Like, and we're trying to represent for Edgewood. At the end of the day, I got people coming from all over.
Yeah.
Traveling. They flying on planes to come here. You know what I'm saying? So we're not coming to BS, you know what I mean? We're coming to actually build something. So I feel like the neighborhood really sees that, and they want to, you know, they want to accomplish, like I said, something bigger than us, and that's like the main focus. So I think I don't really look at it for problems. And as you said, like the little post about the post or whatever, how I look at that is if you got people that don't comment like that, you're not doing something right.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So, hey man, keep commenting that. If you don't want to come experience it yourself, then hey, I can't say nothing. Hey, all I know is that the people out there had a great time, and a lot of people. For me, it's like a big field day.
Yeah.
like a big field day for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, adults need to have fun too.
Yep.
Like, the kids, they enjoyed the moon bounce, they enjoyed the relay races, everything like that. But also, like I said, like, take a day off. You know what I'm saying? Let's go have some fun. Relive your childhood, because a lot of people grew up on that court.
Yeah.
And they haven't had that much fun in years. You know what I'm saying? So them looking forward to that event is a great feeling. It's a great feeling, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? That's like, yeah.
And I think you're very humble with the event. The biggest thing was it's only you. And I know there's other people who behind the scenes will have a little piece, but it's basically only you. And not only did you create the event for the community, you invited food trucks and vendors, and you allowed small businesses of Edgewood to make money. And it was good. Like, we stopped at the food trucks, we stopped at the funnel cake spot, we got fried Oreos, we got milkshakes. Everything was amazing. And for you to be able to find a way to put back into small businesses, put back into the youth. I was out there and it was hot. Like, we're not gonna lie, it's the middle of summer, it's hot. The heat didn't bother people. And it was because the impact was so big. So I definitely, you could have just kind of came out and had the event, but encouraging and getting people out there with exploiting their businesses. Like, I'm grabbing cards. I'm like, oh, this was good. This could be here. This could be here. The opportunities that you're creating are well beyond anything that I've really seen for Edgewood.
Right.
And without the support or the funding from the county, from the city of Edgewood, from really anyone. So how would you're at year 8.
Right.
What do you see coming for the next 5 years?
What do I see coming for the next 5 years? I'm trying to get gems. I'm trying to collaborate with others. Honestly, we're already in the works with collaborating with others. You know what I'm saying? And I've been quiet about it. I've been real quiet. Like you said, just trying to stay humble. Everything's just happening so fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm trying to just manage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you said, it is just me. Everybody keeps saying, you need a team. But hey, if you don't build that team right, then everything could fall. So
Exactly.
I was always told, if you want something done right, do it yourself. But it can be overwhelming sometimes. So my main focus right now, like I said, is just for the next 5 years, is just to build and make relationships. You know what I'm saying? Because life is built off relationships. You know what I mean? I preach to my kids and everything. Like, you can go buy 150 Louis Vuitton bags and think you're the man. If I know Louis Vuitton, hey, I get those bags for free.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's my main thing right there. Just build relationships and create foundations where as though you can start low and build up, and you know that those bricks down the bottom is solid. Because if you build on a crappy foundation, that wall is gonna fall. So that's like one of my main things right now is just going forward, just keep building, like I said, off the lessons, and not to make the same mistakes twice. So yeah, and as far as the food trucks and stuff, shout out my guys from the heart. You know what I mean? Shout out Dina with the lemonade shake-ups. Shout out Amiga with the smash burgers. Shout out my boy Max with the funnel case of fried Oreos. Shout out Nay and them for the chairs and the moon bounce. Hey, who else? Man, shout out y'all, man.
Yeah.
Shout out
Because
y'all.
it was
man.
definitely, it made it.
Oh.
And the thing about the.
And Lawless Society, man. My guys, man. Ramit and me, Jay Lil, all y'all, man. Shout out Lawless Society. I already know what's going on, man. Cop up. My boy out LA doing this thing. Lay y'all. All right, good.
And the thing with the food trucks and everything and the vendors that came out is it allowed people to stay out.
Right.
So you weren't in a rush to leave, or you weren't like worried about getting back, or you weren't leaving for lunch and then taking a long lunch and not coming back. It just allowed people to be in the environment and really take in the environment. And the pride of Edgewood was just beyond strong.
Right.
And that's what I grew up, besides a few years when I lived in the city. I'm born and raised Edgewood, always been Edgewood. Went to the city for a few years, came back, and when I was buying a house, it was like, nope, I'm coming back to Edgewood. And there's a certain pride that if you're not from Edgewood, you don't really see it until you
Right.
get into one of those environments and you're like, wait, everybody gets along? Like,
Right.
everybody is cool. Everybody is encouraging other people on. You had contests, relays, games. And then you decided that wasn't enough. And now you're putting on a whole nother event. What, 2 weeks after?
Hey, man, we doing it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
And this is 2 weeks
1 week,
after.
1 week.
1 week after. Putting on, and that spotlight. I mean, I've seen the lineup. So if you want to share some about your next event, which is going to be just as amazing as the first.
All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It all started from me and Coach Sev. Somebody sent an anonymous message and was like, "Who will win out of you and Coach Ty?" And that basically started the ones with me and him. You know what I'm saying? So it was going to start with just us. And then me and him ended up playing. You know, I won 11-3. I'm sorry, so it happens. But we ended up playing, and I just in the back of my head I said, we need a card. Like, it's so much smoke out here. Like, so many people want to play each other and don't have the platform to do it. Like, it's fun. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's competitive basketball. So I said, I'm going to put together some ones, and we going to run it, man. Shout out my guy City with the Shoot the Ones. And, man, he took a little break, but we coming back. We got something big for y'all, too. But I said, man, I'm going to do 2 legitimate ones, and we already got the momentum right now. Let's keep it moving. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I got a nice card coming up. So August 15th, tomorrow, actually. It's about to be crazy. About to be crazy. I just want to see the competitive nature out there. That's going to be, whew, who got it, who don't,
Yeah.
you know? So, yeah, all love, all vibes, you know. And, like, we can build off of this as well, you know what I mean? Get some guys from the cities and different states to come out and just collaborate. You know what I'm saying? Edgewood is very small compared to these other states and stuff, but we are big in the heart. You know what I mean? We have a lot of heart out here, and people don't know us because anytime somebody makes it out of Edgewood, they always claim the city.
Yep.
You are from Edgewood, and I understand it for the simple fact that there's nobody out here that laid the foundation to say, oh, Edgewood is the place. Edgewood is the place. If you say, hey, I'm from Edgewood, Maryland, people going to look at you like,
Where's
you at?
that?
Where's that? But if you say I'm from Baltimore, they're going to say, oh, Baltimore, say Avenue, T. Nah. I'm from Edgewood, Maryland, and I stamped that. You know what I mean? I stamped that. I will always rep Edgewood. I have always repped it since I was in elementary school. Never understood it. I never understood the guys that wanted to be from the city, people coming at them and saying, hey, man, so what block you from? And they like, oh, I'm from
Over West.
Yeah, I'm from over West Cherry Hill. Over West Cherry Hill. Like, it's just crazy to me, you know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I'm from Edgewood, but I get much respect in the city as well, you know what I mean? Because I'm just myself. I go everywhere and I stand on my own too as myself. I don't want to portray to be nobody else, you know what I mean? And that's why I try to teach the youth. You don't have to be somebody you're not. You don't have to be this super tough guy. You don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? You can make the same amount of money. You can make you can have the same amount of respect from just being yourself. When you're yourself, like, it's nothing that nobody can say about you. It's nothing that nobody can do to you, like anything. But if you're portraying an image, people are going to try to see that you're a facade and try to expose you. What can you expose if you're being yourself?
Right.
You know?
It's hard to live a lie. It's easy to
Right.
leave the truth. I think the big thing that caught my eye with the Ones tournament this weekend was a lot of your lineup is Edgewood High seniors that just graduated in May. And for me, having a senior that graduated from the basketball team
My boy Justin.
after high school is a tough time for a lot of kids.
Right.
Because if you're going to college, okay, you're kind of set. If you're not going to college, there's a lot of confusion. And you might have been the man on the court in high school, and you lose that the day you graduate. You lose that the last game of the season. And to give them that opportunity to carry on outside of pickup and bring the competitiveness, I was just kind of amazed because I'm like, these kids, a lot of them, and I don't know where everyone's going, if they're playing basketball through college, but I know for most part with high school sports, a few get picked up from colleges, a few decide not to go to college, and people kind of go their own way. And giving them this opportunity to continue living and allowing them to still feel like the man they were on the court as a senior in high school is something that it's just not being done. They're forgotten about.
And that's another thing too, like something that stuck with me. It was this coach. Her name was like Coach Kwan, and I remember her telling me this. Shout out Coach Kwan too. I haven't seen her in years. She told me like a lot of these people become neighborhood stars. You know what I mean? And my whole thing, what I took from that was, like you said, they live off the past.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yo, in high school, I was this, I was that. We are in 2025. You graduated in 2008, brother. You know? So my whole thing, like, what I'm trying to do is bring the relevance back to people and give them that feel. You know what I mean? That feel, that audience, and that crowd-like mentality where everybody is just, you walk out and you just feel, oh man, like all attention's on me.
Shoulders back and chin up. You're ready.
People love to say they don't like attention. Like, I don't care about it. Yes, they do. Everything is about attention, honestly. You know what I mean? After any game, they don't say, hey, let me see film to watch when bro got that rebound. No, they say, let me see film, and they will skip to every part when they score. You know what I mean? That is the main thing. It's all about highlighting yourself. So I'm just trying to put everybody in the spotlight. Like, I don't want to hog the spotlight. I want everybody to feel like they the man. You know, you deserve it. You know what I mean? And even if you don't, I still want to give you the platform because I know certain people wouldn't. And hey, that's probably why you act the way you do, because you don't have it. You know what I mean? A lot of these people don't have the platforms. They don't have, and honestly, it takes just getting up and going out and striving for it. A lot of times, people just be lazy. They don't know which route to go, and they end up being stuck. Don't get stuck. That's another thing I preach when I mentor the kids. Don't be stuck. You'll sit up there and say, hey, I want to do this. I want to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. 2 years went by, and you're still saying, which way am I going to go? Instead of you just going, trying this. If that doesn't work, okay, I'm trying
Take
this.
a detour.
Right. It's fine. It's fine to keep moving. Only the worst thing that you can get told is no. And guess what? Tell me no 1,000,000 times. That 1,000,001, I'm going to get that yes, though. So I'm going to just, that's something that I like to preach as well. Keep going. Just don't say you can't. You know what I mean? Like in love and basketball, like, can't shouldn't be in a man's vocabulary. You know what I mean? You can do anything, literally anything. And yeah, man, that's just me thinking back. Like, you got me thinking back years now.
Yeah.
Like, shoot, where I started from. It's crazy.
And every no, I like to tell people, every no that you get, the next no hurts a little less.
Right.
So eventually you get numb to the no's. That's because you're just like, all right, well, the yes is coming, the yes is coming, the yes is coming. I'll keep getting no's. And how did I get here? How did I
Exactly.
accomplish all this? And you think about the no's that would take you out and just, hey, I'm done for the day. Like, so and so said no to me. I'm not moving forward.
Right.
And it is just the repetition of hearing it, and then it hurts a lot less.
Right.
So we'll talk high school basketball. You headed back to Edgewood this year?
Yes, indeed. Definitely. Gotta stay grounded. And that's speaking on Edgewood basketball. I went to Edgewood. You know what I mean? I played in those same uniforms. The
Yeah,
same
please share that story.
uniforms that my guys were playing in when I started there. Seeing one of my players rock my number, I actually have that jersey now. Like, me and Jesse, we had somebody that sponsored and actually donated some jerseys. So
You said that very quiet and very humbly.
yeah,
The jerseys that your kids were wearing,
the jerseys.
and sorry, boys, because I know it's high school, were when you were in school.
I graduated 2016. The same jerseys that my JV kids were wearing this year were the jerseys that I wore. And I said, oh no, Jesse, we gotta find somebody. And sure enough, somebody donated. Won't say no names. We're gonna keep that anonymous, but somebody donated. And it was a beautiful thing to see my kids, their reaction to it. You know what I mean? We got them the warm-ups and seeing the warm-ups with the, as you do know, I do the trick shots and
Yeah.
stuff. And I say it's just basketball. The warm-ups had the it's just basketball on there and stuff. It was just a beautiful thing to see their smiles. You know what I mean? Smiles were so bright. Y'all don't understand. Like, that's what I cherish. I cherish those moments because that's something they're gonna remember.
Yeah.
That's something that they're gonna remember. And them kids, even after, man, mind you, we only lost 3 games last season. So we went about 17-3. And we lost half of our roster. It was to unfortunate circumstances.
Growing
but-
pains.
Exactly. But we still finished strong.
Yeah.
And just seeing them boys grow into men, it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And they deserve it. They deserve it. So, like I said, my whole thing is just giving the kids something that I didn't have. Like, I didn't have that. You know what I mean? I didn't have a coach come in and say, hey, we're going to change something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And show actual care. Like, shout out to Coach Hill, Coach Port, and those are my guys. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. Those are my guys. But, yeah, it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I think more so I can relate to them more, too, because I'm actually involved in the community so much. I see a lot of them as peers sometimes, like you said, it's like the big brother. So, like, when they see me, at first it was Ty. Hey, let me stop you right there. I'm Coach Ty. Da 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 da. I gotta establish that ground so
Right.
we can, you know what I mean? Because we're not here. We're not here. I am still superior to you right now. I want you to understand. I'm here to teach you. I'm here to groom you into a man. So these kids sometimes they just need that.
Yeah.
They need that, and a lot of times it could be like a parent thing. Like parents work a lot.
Yeah.
I have nothing against any parent that works. They're doing what they need to do to survive. And coming from a mother that works all the time and strived, and all of her boys graduated, she did. Shout out my mom, man. You know what I'm saying? My mom did, a single mother of 6 kids. All her kids graduated. None of them incarcerated, anything. Great mom. I love you, Mom. Tyrone McKisset, man. I love my mother. But coming from that, I would never downplay anybody, parent-wise. It's just sometimes they need like a coach or somebody that could step in and fulfill that spot while they're not there. You know what I'm saying? Not to basically be a parent, but to guide.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Guide and groom. So that's another thing that we try to do as well. So Edgewood High School basketball, the dynamic of it is it's a little different now. But hey, man, we're building. That's all I know. We're building, and hopefully this season will be better than the last. We trying to go undefeated. Every game we lost by 1 or 2. That hurt. The 3 games hurt, but hey, man, we coming stronger this year, definitely.
So you change, and now I'll leave it alone after this, but I definitely want, because I saw the locker room videos. I saw them getting their jerseys, and you did something that no one else did within 18 years. 18 years. And you came in and you changed it, and you're 100% right. What seems like, it's just a New Jersey, seems like something small, it changes you. It puts your chest out. You see a lot of the other county schools, the funding, the things that they get, the jerseys that they get, the warm-ups that they get, and then Edgewood, and it's not just Edgewood, but a lot of the Route 40 schools don't have that. So you put them on a level with their competition that made them feel more comfortable walking out on the court. It made them walk out with their heads up. And I hope you know, like, there wasn't a small feat. Like, no one else thought about it. And
Go,
on top of everything else, you are a father too.
Yes,
So
indeed.
it's summer break, and we both have kids. So they're running around, they're playing, they're enjoying the scenery. But even that, you having kids and still investing in the future. But the last question I have for you is, what do you need from the community? What do you need from anyone watching this? Because I'll add clips of the event in the video, so that way they can see just how big the impact is. But what do you need to make this everything that you have in your head right now?
I know a lot of people have like access to gyms, to sponsors, to vendors, to everything. Like they even just simply donating. You know what I mean? Like I said, like you just said, I'm a father at the end of the day. A lot of the stuff throughout these 8 years, I was doing out of my own pocket and didn't care. You know what I mean? I didn't worry about it, but I ended up struggling myself. It was times where I was dead broke, about to lose my car. And hey, just seeing those smiles, I know it's going to pay off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now I'm starting to get a little bit more like recognition for it and stuff, but it never was about the recognition. It was more so about just getting it done. As long as it got it done, I didn't care about the credit. I never cared about any credit. Shout out for 755 Alliance as well. They're the ones who helped me reconstruct the court. They're the ones that helped me like donated for the trophies and basketballs and stuff like that. There literally was a blessing. Parks and Rec and stuff, when they come through with the trash bags and everything, I go out there and I clean up the park. It's just a blessing for real, honestly. Keeping the park clean, that's one of the main things. A lot of times they'll take the trash can bins and put them down further, like because I guess it's easier for the trash people to come pick it up. So the kids, when they're done eating and stuff, they don't have a trash can right there. They'll just throw it on the ground. And ultimately, the support I need is like, when I ask, I don't ask for me most of the time. I ask for the community. I ask for the right reasons. You know what I mean? Like, because it's stuff that's actually needed. Like, people be like, they always say, hey, if you need me, I'm here. Or if you need da-da-da, this, that, and the third. Then when I hit them, I don't see that same energy. You know what I mean? Until they'll see the event or they'll see, you know what I mean? In my opinion, like, I'm always humble, but I'm saying this not humbly. I don't need to prove anything anymore. You know what I mean? I shouldn't have to.
Nope.
It's evident. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to see, come see. That's how I look at it. So just more so when I do have the events, like just this recent one.
Yeah.
I couldn't move at the end of the day. I was up from 8 in the morning, 7 in the morning, cleaning up 40, to setting up, to helping my DJ, to walking around commentating.
And you played too. Like, let's not leave that out.
And then I played. I'm out there dunking. Hey,
I was gonna say, I seen a dunk.
Put the clip in there when I dunk. You know what I mean? I'm out there dunking, doing what I gotta do, and bumping and doing everything to the point where I couldn't move at the end of the day. So a lot of times people be like, hey, yo, you need a team to run that, run this, run that while you're doing this. So this year I had a couple people that stepped up and they actually sat there and they sat there, they ran the shot clock. Shout out to Toya, shout out to Naya, shout out to Shy, shout out to Mira, shout out to man, shout out to everybody, man, that helped. That actually sat there and helped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They were a big help. Trust me, they were the people that brought the waters and stuff like that, coolers. It was a big help. So just anything like support wise, I'll say like basically like I said, donations or facilities mainly. Cause I'm actually trying to get one going inside as well.
Okay.
To run like my dream is to get a league going out here.
Okay.
Have you heard of any men's league in Edgewood other than Mount
Nope.
Christian? I don't know any men's league in Edgewood. And we have gym here, gym there, gym there. But there's no actual men's league
Yeah.
that can stamp Edgewood on it. And it's a lot of hoopers still out there that's able.
Yeah.
It's a lot of able hoopers. Like, it's a lot of people that's out there that wants to hoop every day, but they can't. Or they'll hoop every Friday at the Y, or they'll hoop every Sunday at the Y. Stuff like that, of Churchville, stuff like that. People that's actually competitive and will have fun. So instead of waiting for an event once a year, let's get a little league going. We got the facilities to do it. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Why we gotta travel outside or to a different state to go hoop? You know what I mean? Or something like that. Nah, let's get it going out here. I mean, that's something that I would ask.
And I'll add on to that. So if you care about the next generation, if you care about the youth, specifically in Edgewood, if you care about getting the kids off the electronics, if you care about building a stronger community, you're doing it. So let's make it better. Let's take a little bit off of you and let's carry you, because you've already set it up. You've already proven after 8 years, this works. It's perfect for the community. And now it's just time for Edgewood, Harford County in general, to rally behind you. Take a little bit of that weight off of you, because at the end of the day, you can't be the cleanup man, the MC, the hooper, the dunker, the mentor, because I saw you manning the bounce house for a minute. And as much as I think people involved in the community, a lot of the things what I do is I carry a lot of the weight. So I feel for you, and like when your heart's so big, you just keep giving and giving and giving until you break.
Right.
But before you break, I think it's time for the rest of us to hold you up,
Right.
not let you break. Let's get to year 9. Let's get to year 10. Let's make it bigger. Let's allow these kids to show. You may not feel like people care about you. You may feel like just kind of like a side thought, but you're not. And I think that's what you're doing with your events. And I can't wait to watch it grow. I can't wait to watch the support just cater in. Another thing that we didn't talk about, and I'll keep it quick, but you also have professional photographers out there. You have professional videographers out there. You gave these kids a chance to feel like NBA stars. I mean, I've seen the pictures, I've seen the footage, I've seen the videos, and you're allowing them to share that. I mean, social media is it for them.
Right.
So them being able to share that and feel like the stars that they are is something that just, there's no price that you can put on it, because then that's where we get the confidence. And when you have confidence in youth, they carry themselves different.
Right.
They're not worried about all the mess that's going on with other people. They're walking a different way. They're knowing, oh, Coach Ty's here for me. Oh, Coach Jesse's here for me. Oh, the people in the court, I know, and I know a few names like Marlon. These are people that grew up in the same neighborhoods as them, that now they get to say, oh, they didn't leave and forget about us. They're right here, and I can shake their hand and they can give me a hard time or tell me, hey, your jumper was off today. And it can just flow back and forth. And I think next year is going to be your best year yet, and it's going to continue to grow, and hopefully we can bring enough awareness to it to take some of that weight off of you.
And you know what's crazy? A lot of people don't know. I originated off of music. Like, I do music, and it started from music. Then it went from music, I started cooking, like selling little platters and stuff. Then after platters, I started doing the little trick shots. And then basketball as well. Yeah, but it's always been like I just said, try this, try that, try that. Like, I always, like, man, just looking, it's crazy. Like, even being here right now, just looking back, it's a wild experience. Like, I need to get on the podcast and spit a rap one day.
Yeah. No, you deserve all the flowers. You deserve everything that is coming your way. I'm sure there's only more coming your way, and I can't wait to see the next event. I will be there, and I mean, my son's looking forward. Like, he wouldn't let me miss it even if I had plans. He'd cancel your plans, and I know there's a lot of other people looking forward to it, and the spotlight that you're giving the youth, and even beyond youth, because it's not just youth in this event. It's just incredible, and I thank you. And if you have any last words of encouragement, we can send it out with last words from Ty.
Yeah, I look right there, right?
Yep.
My slogan is, I do this for me, do this for you, for all the family, and for all the youth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ask me, why is it called Too Legit? Because legit is conforming to the rules, but we too legit, we gonna make our own. I try my best to construct the youth into a better environment, construct them into being better men, better young ladies, you know what I mean? Just, I don't want to see them fail. And if they do fail, I fail, or we fail, you know what I mean, as a community. So if we just give them all the right tools, they'll build themselves a better foundation. So just keep striving, keep saying that you can do, and never know where it might take you, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Edgewood. Boom!
Where can they find you on social media?
They're going to find me at Ty2Legit_, you know what I'm saying? Tyrone McKisset on Facebook, Ty2Legit_ on TikTok. I'm everywhere, and you can get my music at Ty2Legit on all platforms. Streaming over 6 million streams right now, man. Let's go across all platforms.
All right, so we expect to see you at the Edgewood High games this year. We expect you to be at all of the events supporting the community. And
Yes,
if you are a vendor, if you are someone who's just like, hey, I want to give back to the youth and I'm not sure how, here's how. So thank you for tuning in to another episode of Think Big, Act Bold, and we are out.